Morning, guys. So I woke up at around 7:10. Now it's 7:30. All fresh. I came here to get some hot water from the dispenser. Yeah, that's a beautiful morning from Hyderabad. Looks like today it will be very sunny. It doesn't feels like it's a rainy season. There are absolutely no signs of monsoon. Yeah, that's what Hyderabad is all about. You cannot expect a lot of rain here. In my hometown, you won't believe it's raining day and night. Whenever I open my CCTV app, I'll just find it will be raining. And okay, I think the construction of the flyover is on the way, because of which you can hear some uh, construction noise. And today, most importantly, I don't have to go to office. It will be a work from home, given that I have already covered. I have been to office 3 days in this particular week. Chalo, I'll head for breakfast in some time. First, I should have my apple cider vinegar and then head to have the breakfast. Okay, I need to cross check the what we say clothes as well. I think in the afternoon I'll come once again upstairs just to check the clothes if they are dried or not. If they will be dried, I think by this time they would have dried up. But still, I want some what we say sunlight as well. Let it dry itself with the harsh sun, so that I don't what we say. There is a weird sign. Smell which comes through if you don't dry it in the sun. And yes, 99.99% people will be washing clothes. This is of no use. It is still broken. Water is leaking. Chalo, no problem. Let me head for breakfast. I think now, I think now you have seen the breakfast what we had. It was puri with some weird sabji, and I had to recreate one sabji by mixing two sabjis such that it tastes good. So now it's 8:15. I'll try to start my work. My charge is just 11%. I'll keep this phone in charging, and the phone with which I'm recording, that also do needs some charge. So I'll charge the devices and start the work. Laptop is all set, ready. Chalo, see you after work. Hello, I finally have the access to Copilot. Oh, I'm so happy. So the first task before even starting to work on any what we say UI, I'll first install this particular extension. Trust me, guys, this works like a charm. It is RTK, Rust Token Killer. So what happens here is every token or whatever the AI is trying to access or search in our terminal or in our entire directory structure, this basically optimizes all the grep commands, and basically it is like batch processing all the commands. So this works like a charm. If you observe, for all of these commands, in this is what the gain we can get. So let's say we have 2000 LFs commands, so RTK will process only 400, which is basically 80% of saving. Again, grep, let's say if we are running 16,000 commands, then it would process it in 3200. That is also almost an 80% of saving. In the same way, all of these commands are completely optimized and batch processed. If you observe, it is a 30-minute cloud core session. And since I am making use of what we say, uh, Copilot, so I hope this should work with this particular command, given that they have mentioned in their doc that cloud code as well as Copilot. So in my previous organization, I was mostly using cloud code. So that's where I saw some improvements, not some, a lot of improvements with respect to the token. Let's see how it performs with Copilot as well. So I just installed that particular to Rust token killer plugin. Let's see how it performs. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, how it works. As I said, cloud, git status, shell, and then git. That is the usual way how AI agents work. Now we have something like RTK. So whenever we process any of the commands, it always goes through RTK and then process. If you observe, aggregate similar items. As I said, it is like batch processing the commands. So you can see other improvements as well. I think that's a lot of gyan for today. Let me start the work now. Hello guys, now it's 5:09 and I have completed this layout entirely. Not this one, sorry, the devices layout. So yeah, this is entirely done. Search is also working. Search by name, let me check. Yeah, it's also working. I can go to the details. That's the old view. Come back, the search is intact. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the ad is also done. Yeah, validations are already handled. And in fact, the dark mode, light mode theme is also done. Now if you check, the UI adjusts itself. And lastly, yes, this one I have updated. I have removed the email ID. Instead I have shared the environment, given that it was a feedback from the PM or the product owner, I would say. On mobile, this is how it would look like. Just the basic information, the name, device name, and on click of that it will redirect to the details. Add button is also there. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I have wrapped up my work for the week, so I can start the week. And now finally, and one small update, like one of my friend is also here in Hyderabad. So the same friend whom I have met a week back, so I'm going to meet him once again. Probably I'll start from here at around 8 or 8:30, be with him for almost 2 hours, and then he will start for uh, his hometown. So that's the plan. I'll keep you guys posted. I think today the editing will be a little delayed, given that I'll be uh, uh, back to my PG after 11 or so. I'm not sure about it. Let's see. ठीक है, okay. And most importantly, I did not work much today, given that I worked from home. Probably in the evening or maybe at night I can think about it. I can plan to go somewhere a little far, at least 3.5 kilometers, so that he can come down from his office to that particular place and I can walk to that particular place. That's the plan, but let's see how things unfolds. Chalo, bye. Hello guys, now it's almost 7 o'clock in the evening. Entire day I just rested for uh, I would say it was entire day of work, and then I thought let me just go somewhere out so that I am going out of this particular PG. I really don't want to stay in the room more. Yeah, I think weekend starts and the worst period of time starts for the week, given that tomorrow morning I'll get pongal in the breakfast. That is the horror. I seriously don't have words for it. I wish I can bring my wife and let her taste that. She used to say, "You are leading a very good life." So I was like, uh, "Can I request you to come here and lead the same life?" Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'll go to a nearby place where we have a weekly market. So let's see what all things we have. And this is finally washed. This black T-shirt. ठीक है, चलो. I'll show you what exactly we have in the weekly market.
Judo. Kilo.
ये धोखा पूरी
1 kilo दे पूरा.
पनीर थोड़ा सा देखो.
होता नारीगढ़ और बेंगलुरु.
I'll pin the location of this particular place in my video. Hello, now it's 11:26. I have reached my home. In the sense, I reached my PG. So today I have covered almost 6.3 kilometers in entire day, which is very less as compared to yesterday. Uh, I think the reason is very much evident. Today I did not opt for work from office, because of which I was there in home entire day. And evening I did work a bit. Actually, I did meet one of my friend late evening after my dinner, and then he headed back to his friend's house to for the night stay. I think he will be starting for hometown tomorrow morning. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm wrapping up this particular video. See you soon. Bye bye. एंड थैंक यू सो मच, जो भी यहाँ तक अभी तक अवेलेबल हो, जो भी यहाँ तक देखे हो या फिर कुछ भी पार्ट देखे हो. थैंक यू सो मच. बाय.